Welcome to PMPA's Final Cut of the Week, where we share important information you may have missed while you were making essential parts. I'm Kate Corella-Smith.
And I'm Veronica Durden. And this is what you need to know for the week ending June 30th, 2023. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, new orders for manufactured durable goods were up in May for the third consecutive month, with an increase of 1.7%. Shipments also increased 1.7% in May, which is up 2 of the last 3 months. Inventories up 5 of the last 6 months were up 2%. Non-defense new orders for capital goods in May increased 6.7% and shipments increased 3.4%. Defense new orders decreased 14.7%, which we attribute to the budget uncertainty before Congress at the time.
As AI is becoming synonymous with our daily vernacular, the U.S. government is looking to regulate where U.S. manufacturers of chips can sell them. In the ongoing trade war with China, the U.S. has prevented makers of specialized AI chips from selling to China or its allies. The emergence of generative AI as a strategic issue between the U.S. and China is more than political. As the U.S. seeks to deny access to China for high technology required to make chips needed for AI applications, our industries can expect to find China making access to rare earth magnets and other critical minerals difficult for U.S. manufacturers. The global reality is that AI is cleaving the world into 2 technology camps. Our access to critical tools and materials may be the collateral damage.
Upskilling your younger workforce using your more experienced workers could save you a lot of money. According to various sources, incentivizing your experienced workers with additional compensation or stipends motivates them to mentor the younger workforce. Not only do you save money from outside training costs, but your younger workforce will understand best practices in your shop.
U.S. cutting tool orders totaled $190 million in April, up 7.5% from a year ago. Although numbers were down from the March total of $225.6 million, we are still up for the year, showing a year-to-date total tool orders up 15.2%. Our take? Shops are still buying cutting tools at an accelerated pace. The market for our precision parts is still strong.
The White House announced plans to distribute $42 billion in funds to make broadband access universal by 2030. Recognizing how much of the U.S. economy evolves around the internet, the White House says, quote, "Internet access is just as important as electricity, water, or other basic services," unquote. The expansion of high-speed internet to the areas where many of our precision machining shops are located will empower our shops and facilitate our increased adoption data exchange technologies over the internet to improve our quality, productivity, and customer service.
On this week's Speaking of Precision podcast, Miles Free, Carly Kistler-Miller, and David Wynn break down the ongoing battle between efficiency and effectiveness in our precision machining shops. The origins of Swiss machining in the U.S. are not what you think. On this week's Speaking of Suppliers podcast, Miles and Steve Brusky from Tornos take a look into Tornos' role and the latest technical developments available in Swiss machining today. Both podcasts can be found on major podcast platforms or on PMPA.org.
Straightness is critical for holding position and tolerances on today's highly engineered medical, aerospace, automotive, and electronic parts. To learn 6 ways that bars can lose their straightness, go to PMPA.org's Knowledge Centers or Final Cut of the Week.
And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending June 30th, 2023. For additional information and links about any of the topics discussed today, go to PMPA.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next Friday.
Welcome to PMPA's Final Cut of the Week.
Sorry.
Seriously, already?
I don't know what happened to me. Okay, hold on.
U.S. cutting tool orders
to make broadband to make broadband and funds to make broadband access universal.
You got vested in that. celebrated a little too soon.
My
Available in Swiss machine.
what happened to you?
I did a technological.